Well, guys, while it's fresh in my mind, which I'm sure it always will be, this might have been the craziest hunt of my life. I don't think I'm ever going to take this lucky shirt off. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. You bought the right one. Anyways, no camera, guys, so I got it set up. I hope y'all can see everything and hear me. There's a creek right here, so I'm going to talk louder. Wow. I'm just going to tell you about the hunt. So, yesterday I killed my biggest buck ever, that 10-pointer. And at 6:48 in the morning in that first stand, so I ended up hanging his legs, the legs of the other one, his back legs where his glands are for scent. I hung them in the first field. Well, I got up late today. Wasn't feeling super confident as I was when I woke up, just because that's how it is when stuff doesn't go exactly planned. So, and I thought for a split second, oh, I just won't go out today. But I'm glad I did. This is day 3 hunting North Carolina, and I'm officially tagged out on whitetail bucks. And that is the first time I've been tagged out. This is the 3rd buck of my life. And guys, what I really want to talk about before I get into the hunt is what a pretty deer this is. This light, just blonde white hair, this is gorgeous. And he's a nice, I'll show you later, a nice black spot on his chest is nice and black. He's just a gorgeous deer, really symmetrical frame here. And I couldn't be happier. Real young deer, way younger than I thought when I saw him walking. But couldn't be happier. Still gonna be meat. Still an amazing hunt. And yeah, it's just incredible. All right, so I guess I'll talk about the hunt. So I'm sitting in that first stand. It just didn't feel right. That's all I can say. They had mowed last night. It was all growed up. They mowed around it. And I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So my gut said, and I was thinking about this yesterday while I was waiting on my friend to be done hunting, is going walking these ridges up here. That's where the does bed down. And so I decided to jump out. I went and checked this backfield, which is where I ended up dragging him from. And nothing in there, so I took up the hill. Followed their paths, and I'd never done a real spot and stalk. This is, I guess, what you would call that. Sorry, it's just crazy to think this just happened. Anyway, so I get up to the top of the ridge, no blows, I don't hear anything. Walking the ridge, and I come across a scrape and over a licking branch, or under a licking branch. I was like, okay, that's awesome. It was fresh. The trail I was following was fresh. So I'm following that line, and then I hear some does blow, but like way across the ridge. And then I look to my right about 10, 15 feet away, and I see this guy's tail flicking in like some really thick green. And he was like jumping around, like hopping. Thought that was weird. He never saw me there, and it was right beside a scrape too. Like it was the scrape, and then where he was bedded down. And so I hear him walk off, so I keep walking, and then I see the frame. See, when I saw him in the bed, I was like, okay, young deer. So just because the way he was acting, I saw his coat, he didn't look big. And then I see these frames coming out, so I was up ahead, and he was looking towards me. And my heart started racing, you know. I'm like, wow. I came up here and I found not only a deer but a buck, and he's nice, and it was just flooding me. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. So we're like looking pretty much directly, but he doesn't see me. I'm just standing full camo, and he never sees me. I'm standing at that scrape, and then I see him turn, and so I grunt twice. Well, he just keeps going. So I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do, to pursue or what. Ended up pursuing for about maybe. I lost him there for a little bit. He went down into the gully, and I was like, okay. So that's when I decided, well, it's now or never. I'm just gonna walk, and if I spook him, I'll try to get a shot. Well, that's what ended up happening. He went down this ridge, crossed the creek, and was up another ridge, and he blew at me and threw his tail up. And then so I saw the tail, looked over there, and I went, man, to stop him. He turns just his head, and it's now or never. I'm just standing. I don't have time to like kneel or go prone or anything because he's looking right at me, just wondering what's going on. So I released my breath slow, said it was now or never in my mind, pulled the trigger, and he dropped. and my jaw did too. I was it was incredible. I almost just like, I think I dropped my gloves, everything. It was an unbelievable hunt, guys. And I know that was a bit of a ramble, but maybe I'll give you a more shortened version later. Bottom line, unbelievably blessed. This is insane. I never saw this happening this week. I was very optimistic, and I brought a lot of good energy into these hunts in this week. And God's blessed me. That's all I can say. This is like a dream hunting trip of mine, and it's just crazy. Speechless. Another tiny little backstory is I live in Myrtle Beach now, and I've hunted this property for 3 years without getting a buck. And then to get that 10 yesterday and this really nice young 8 today, that's where I think I keep saying I'm speechless, and I just can't put it into words how I feel. It is, I don't know. I want to say like, ooh, I deserve this, but it's just, I'm just blessed, honestly. I'm so happy, so thankful, so thankful. All this deer's meat and the deer's meat from yesterday will be distributed for my family and friends, and these stories I'll remember them for a lifetime. This was an incredible hunt. Now, Michaela, it's time to focus on you, get you your first deer. We're tagged out on bucks in North Carolina, so we're going to see what we can do with the does. Hopefully we can get some in, and I really want to get her a good shot on one. That's what I'm most excited about. All right, guys, once again, incredibly blessed. This is just amazing, and I'll check with you again soon. Thanks.